Make sure I don't have the echo. Y'all know how I do. Struggle streaming already? Struggle cooking already? Okay. Hello, class. And welcome. Sorry to keep you waiting. Had to drop one off at the barber shop. Then I'll wrap it up and pick him up. So let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to my struggle cooking class. I am not a professional chef. I'm just a boy mom and a home cooker. I've always struggled with my weight. I've been on a health and wellness journey my whole life, but finally in these last few years, in my 40s, I'm 46, I have found what works for me, and that is working with a metabolic specialist. I've been tested for food sensitivities in her office. That test was a cheek swab and some hair samples. So I have a list of foods that I can have, and then I have a list of foods that I have to avoid. But everything that I make here on my cooking show are tasty recipes that I think you would like. You can always substitute the full flavor ingredients, even though I use the substituted ingredients. My palate has completely changed, and I'm maintaining, well, okay, before vacation, I was down about 80 pounds with at least 20 more to go, maybe even 40. But this is just how I eat and I snack. I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure. All of that is normal now with no medication. So I am so grateful, and I feel great. And you are welcome here, whether you love to eat like me, whether you love to cook like me, try and get myself together, or whether you just want to watch me do it. I am your teacher. You all are my scholars. The live chat in YouTube is what I call the study hall. So feel free to chime in, raise your hand, let me know that you're present. If you're watching live or if you're watching the replay, you are most welcome. Take a bio break, pass notes, ask each other questions. I'll try to answer when I come up for air. Let's see what else. I am your teacher. My mom, Nana, is our principal. Maybe we'll see her this weekend. I am the daughter of a retired home economics teacher. And so when my mom was in the kitchen growing up, my dad would say, Maggie, in the kitchen. So I didn't like it then, but I'm so grateful for it now. But yeah, I am your teacher. I'm a student of the lead attorney. If you don't know who he is, please check him out. He is a YouTuber now, but a now retired family law attorney who took up live streaming as a pandemic hobby, and he's incredible at it. And I've finally completed his course, and he's a great supporter. So a lot of you all have found me through Lead. So I see Princess is here. Hi, Princess. I know like some of y'all like to watch Ninja Watch, so you're more than welcome. And we are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. So I'm just doing something quick today. If you guys are interested, I can come back on later tonight. Alex said that he wanted to try and make some corn dogs. So both of the boys are here. I have two teenagers. One's at the barber shop, so I'll be watching for a notification that he's ready. We're getting ready for back to school where I live. But if you guys want me to come back on when I'm making dinner for the kids, put corn dog in the live chat, and we'll do our dessert first and then dinner after. So let me clean off the counter. I will still get my uniform on even though it's just a dessert. But speaking of weight before and after vacation, those of you all who have been following me, you know that I love to travel, and I'm part of a group tour that travels every year. And hold up, I think somebody's texting me. One moment. Anyway, okay, I have no idea. I just came back from Switzerland and Italy. And while in Italy, besides eating all of the pasta and gelato and bread that I could handle, oh, yeah, pasta, gelato, and oh, yeah, bread, just so much. One of the things that was actually very surprising to me, I love the coffee. Y'all know I'm a coffee drinker. I came into coffee later in life, and you all know that I usually have my go-to is my Panera. Look at this big old glass. It's ridiculous. My Panera iced coffee with almond milk. Princess, you want the corn dog? Okay, my dear. We'll do this for, you know, a little under an hour, and then I'll come back later and do, oh, you know, these boys, I'm telling you, don't know how to get your hair cut. But yeah, we'll make corn dogs for you all later tonight, so stand by for dinner. But you all know that there is my go-to, look at this, ridiculous. This is my Panera iced coffee with almond milk. And What I drink on my plan is pretty much unlimited water, unsweet tea, and I can have coffee. But I'm pretty much sugar free, dairy free, and gluten free. Hi, Leanne. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. So I've had to change my coffee creamers. I love half and half and milk and yogurt and all of that. It doesn't love me back, so I've had to make some changes. So what I do is I get unsweet coffee, and then I have them put almond milk in it. And then if you guys are familiar, I'm holding this up like I don't have, let's see if we can get our overhead. Okay. I'm so used to the old way, y'all, but you guys are probably familiar with my skinny syrups. I do have a coupon code for you. If you look in the description and you look on, I think it's Maggie's class notes towards the bottom, there's a skinny syrups discount code. But these are my flavors that I use: 0 calories, sugars, and carbs. You can get them in any flavor. I put these in my coffee, my tea, even pancake batter. You can get them online with the discount code. You can also get them at TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Ross, any of those stores that have the gourmet foods in the back. You can get the skinny syrups. So when I was in Europe, we went to 3 different countries, 4 different cities. So it was kind of a Central Europe tour, Switzerland down to Rome. So Switzerland is in like Central Europe, and if you guys go back on my page, you'll see I did live streams from every city. Most of them were struggle streams, but we went to Zurich and Lucerne, which are in Switzerland. Had all the Swiss chocolate. I'm still finding some as I unpack. And then in Italy, we started north in Lake Como, went to Venice, went to Tuscany, and then ended in Rome, down in the close to the Mediterranean. So it was amazing. Y'all can see all the pictures and everything. I'm still posting them. But when we went to the Pantheon, if you all know about, so much Roman history, so much Roman history is, you know, still relevant, right? Roman numerals, the grid system, all of that stuff. With the group tour, we had some things that were structured with the group, and then we had some things that were kind of like free time. So when we went to the Pantheon, which is another one of these 2,000-year-old buildings, fascinating. Up the road was a coffee shop that our tour guide recommended. And the coffee in Europe, now I understand why they serve it in little cups, this big. So a little goes a long way. Now they have a special machine that makes the espresso. I do not have that. Y'all know I have a regular old Keurig. But when you drink one of those little espressos, you feel like you've had one of these. And it just goes to show, y'all know I'm not the food police, but the portions that we have in the States, it's amazing. So you'll always hear me talking about beverages and condiments. So this is like a 15 or 20 calorie unsweet iced coffee. Maybe the almond milk is another 20 calories. And then my sugar-free syrups. So that way you get that like sweetness without all the calories. But anyway, we went to this coffee shop. Y'all, I bought some coffee. It got a little squished in my luggage, but maybe y'all can see this. Okay, so it says Antigua. I don't know what that says. Oh, let me show you guys. So this is the coffee shop, La Casa del Café, I guess Taza d'Oro. I know I butchered that and I don't know what it means, but it's in Rome and it's right up the road from the Pantheon. So I bought some coffee grounds. I'll try and make some on my own. But what they had there, I don't know if I have a picture for you guys, was something that I had never had before called a granita. I'm sure there's a better way to pronounce it, but to me, it was like a sorbet, frozen Coke kind of crystally texture, but it was made from coffee. And I showed a picture yesterday, and you guys saw one on the thumbnail. So it was like a parfait. So it was whipped cream on the bottom. Oh God, I just updated my phone. Whipped cream, but real like heavy cream on the bottom. The frozen coffee in the middle, and then more whipped cream. So I'm going to see if I can show you guys a picture. And then we started this yesterday, if you guys were with me. And this is not the authentic way, because clearly I'm not authentic, but I do get inspiration and I like to try and recreate recipes. All right. So this is, let me see, me and Alex enjoying it at the Pantheon. So this is the Pantheon. Y'all see this big building back here, Marcus Agrippa something. I don't know. I'm sure there's history. All right, so we walked to get this Granita. And so Alex got, I know this is hard to see, y'all. Alex got, this is like a limoncello, so imagine like a frozen lemonade. But this is what I got. Let me see if I can show you. So you can see here, there's heavy cream at the bottom, and then this is an espresso, frozen espresso, but it's sweetened. So it's like a sweet coffee without the milk and then more heavy cream on the top. So I'm going to try and recreate this. All right, so we got a few more people in here. Hi, Victoria. Hello, my dear. Thank you for being here. Lauren is here. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Maya is here. Thank you so much for being here. All right, you guys. So I'm going to go get my, let me put my uniform on. And we're going to get our ice cube tray out of the freezer and pick up where we left off yesterday. All right, so let me get my uniform on. There might be another sale going on, but y'all know we have Maggie merch. This is the apron and khaki. This is the long. If one of the moderators could drop the link to the Maggie merch. They're about 20 bucks. You can customize them for free with your name or whatever you want on them. So y'all know I love an apron. It's fun and I don't know, just kind of feminine in the kitchen. Victoria said you had me at coffee. Oh, you're gonna love this. Yes, TGIF. Hello, hello. Oh, yes, I know. Vel, you're getting your hair braided. Literally right before this, I dropped Marcus off, my oldest, at the barber shop. So this is going to be a short live stream because when his haircut is done, I am going to sign off, but I will come back on tonight. So you all get a 2-for-1 Maggie tonight. Alex wants to make corn dogs. So we are going to make dinner for the kids. So in the 7-ish p.m. time frame, we'll be making dinner. So let me go get our trays. One moment. Okay, y'all. Sorry, I know that's loud. It's already wrong. So I'm going to tell you what I looked up. And I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. This is not the authentic way. If you guys saw in the description, a granita is different from like a sorbet, which is like blended smooth. If you all saw in the pictures, the granita is like really crystal. So I'm making this up and it's wrong. But what I read is that you're supposed to put it in a tray, like a big tray, put your ice, it's actually espresso, and your sugar. Y'all know I'm doing the sugar substitutes. And you're supposed to take it out of the freezer every hour and like rake through it with a fork to get those little crystals. I did that a couple times and then I got distracted. So y'all, we're gonna put it in the blender and just see what we can make. But if you're making a proper granita, you're supposed to like mix it around before it gets solid. Solid as a rock. Dun 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 dun. Sorry. Happy Friday. You didn't ask for that. All right, so y'all, this is what I did, okay? Struggle cooking. So I got a deep freezer in the garage. For those of y'all that were here with me yesterday, let me get the rest of it. All right. So in case you weren't here, I'll catch you up. Y'all know usually when I get my Panera iced coffee, they put the almond milk in it. This is the one from yesterday. They gave me one without the almond milk. So it was just pure iced coffee. And I was like, oh, okay. So what I did is I sweetened it. So I took the iced coffee and I added our vanilla skinny syrups. So the proper granita, I think the recipe calls for brown sugar. Y'all know I'm sugar free. So this is what I put in there. I put several pumps, I don't know how many, but sweeten it to your taste. So I put the sweetener in the coffee. So this is sweet to the taste. And then I took the, oh, yeah, you get the entertainment. What did Nana say? Maggie's always like playing and singing. Y'all, I've been the same. I'm 46. I've been the same since I was 6. This is me. You know I'm not a professional chef, but I'm glad you like it. Solid as a rock. I have music in my head all the time, and sometimes I say words and it just triggers me on a song, but we are off on a tangent. Focus, Maggie. Okay, so the proper granita, this should be espresso. This is just Panera iced coffee, okay? So it's already bootleg. So what I did, have I ever made this before? No. Do I know what I'm doing? No. We're going to try it anyway. All right. So my freezer has an ice maker. So I had these ice cube trays. So you guys can see here, what I did is I just poured this sweetened coffee into the ice cube trays. Now, again, per the recipe, every hour I was supposed to take these out and like rake through them with a fork so that they don't freeze solid. Did I do that? No. Should you do that? Feel free. It smells wonderful. It smells like coffee. All right. So just so that I didn't make a mess, I poured liquid coffee in here and then I put it in this like half baking sheet so that I could transport it. Because y'all know when you put like water or whatever you're freezing in here, I don't know if your hands are steady, but you know stuff is splashing around. We already got a little bit of a splash. And then just because I'm a little OCD when it comes to clean and I got 2 boys and whatever, instead of just putting this in the freezer, if I lived alone or I trusted that the kids wouldn't knock something over, you could put it in the freezer just like this. But I don't and don't. So I got this, this is a hefty Ziploc bag. I think this is the jumbo size, so maybe like a gallon and a half or 2 gallons. And so I put the whole tray liquid in here and then set that in the freezer. So that's my little hack. Now look, now you can see why I didn't take it out every hour and rake through this. I got stuff to do. Okay, so if you've never made a frozen Coke, I'm gonna follow the same recipe. It's really easy. All you do is you get your Coke or Fanta or whatever soda you like. You make it as ice cubes, and then you blend it with more of the soda. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pop these out and put them in the blender with the liquid leftover iced coffee, because I didn't pour all. We're going to kind of puree it down, and then we're going to layer it as a parfait. And we're going to call it a granita, okay? So that's what we're going to do today. A little dessert. And then I just got a notification, Instacart is on the way. You guys want corn dogs? We're going to be doing corn dogs later tonight once I get Marcus from the barbershop. All right, so let me get my Ninja. Oh, I'll keep this here so y'all can see. Okay, so Maya is saying, oh wow. What is wow for? Is it for the granita or did I do something already? All right, y'all. So I have this Ninja blender. So hopefully it works. Y'all know I just make this stuff up as I go. All right, so let's see if we can. Y'all remember the old school? You had to twist these so that they could come out. See? All right, so we have our coffee cubes. We have our coffee ice cubes. I'm just putting them directly in the blender. Should I do all? I almost feel like I could reserve some. You know what? Go coffee and corn dogs. Yeah, you guys will get a 2-for-1 with Maggie today. Well, this is not a real meal. I just, when they gave me this coffee, that's how I get inspiration. I'm like, let's see, what can I do with that? Because usually when they make it wrong, I just come home and put almond milk in it. But I was like, let's see if we can do this granita. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and make it all. Alex is here. Maya, you like that? Solid as a rock. Okay, focus, Maggie. So we have our ice cubes here. This is iced coffee, sweetened. If you're gonna do movie night with the kids, same thing. Freeze your Coke, freeze your Fanta, whatever you have. Now, this is the leftover iced coffee. So I'm gonna blend it in its own liquid, right? Kind of like, did y'all know that's how they make pork rinds? They fry the pork skin in pork fat. I did not know that. Anyway, how much? I don't know. I'm making it up. Probably should measure some of this stuff, y'all. All right, so we're gonna blend this. Should it be blended? No. The proper way is just to fork it every hour as it's freezing. I didn't do that. So I'm going to mute so y'all don't hear the blender sound, and let's see what kind of texture we can get. This is what we're starting, this is what we're starting with. Y'all know what we're starting with. Hold up. Don't know if I have enough liquid. Hi, Nakia. Thank you so much for being here. Nakia is a coffee lover. All right, so you guys see, I'm gonna see if I can push those ice cubes down. Now here's the thing I'm noticing. Well, you know what? Let me just mash them up a little bit. So here's what I'm noticing. If you guys saw the thumbnail, it's just the coffee. Remember the granita that I had in Italy? The coffee, you can see here the texture is literally just coffee and crystals. It's not foamy. And that's how you get that texture from just like keeping it in crystals. So you guys can see here, I'm blending it, and you see how it's starting to water a little bit. It will be all right. Ah, Marcus is done. All right, we're gonna blend this and go with it. I'm just pushing this down into the blades, and I probably don't have enough liquid. Why do I do this? But tastes good. All right, we're just gonna blend it and make it. All right, let me mute again so y'all don't have to hear. It wasn't connected all the way. How about that? Let me tell Marcus, okay, 6 p.m. All right, sorry, y'all. That's everything. Oh, all right. It's foamier than it needs to be, but we're just going to go with this. Let me see if I can mash it up a little bit. I think it'll be fine. I don't know how loud this is going to be, but I'm going to try and pound it a little. All right, so clearly I'm noticing a couple things. Remember the iced coffee, the Granita that I had in Italy was a dark brown color? That's because they use espresso, okay? Clearly, mine is not that color, but we're gonna go with it. It is a workout. Oh my God. Yeek. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and make our parfait. Oh, I'll let you guys choose. Do you want almond cream or coconut cream? We're gonna do the sugar-free and dairy-free version. This boy. So, you all know that I try to avoid dairy because I'm sensitive to it. Hey, Leanne. Um, the real Granita recipe, this one is real heavy cream. Y'all can see, look at that. You can see, look how heavy and creamy. Victoria says True Whip. Do I have any? I don't know if I have any. I don't see any. Oh, look, Maya says coconut. Leanne says almond. Okay, I'll give you guys both. So here's the thing, in case anybody doesn't know, True Whip is like a plant-based Cool Whip, so it comes in the tub. You take the top off. You guys have seen me use that. I finished the sugar-free Cool Whip that we did with the parfait. But here's the thing, in trying to recreate this, do you see, I don't know if y'all can see, but do you see how like the top is kind of like the design? When you do Cool Whip, I just like splat it on there with a spoon. It's hard for me to like decorate. All right, so let's see. Y'all, it's thick and it's chunky. Victoria, let's see. Let's see how it is. Now, if you make this the proper way, you would use espresso. You can already tell that by using iced coffee, it's a little bit lighter and creamier, but the taste is really good because I am not in Rome. What I'm gonna try and do is take the big ice cubes out. All right. And see if I can get the slushy part. But yeah, it's really like a 3-ingredient recipe. It's just espresso, sugar, and cream. So y'all can see I still have some ice cubes in here. They didn't blend. Hold up. That's why you wear an apron in the kitchen. All right. I think the rest are small enough. My coffee cubes. Yeah, I think I probably needed more espresso. But not bad. All right. So you guys want almond and coconut cream, but Ready Whip, if you avoid dairy, Victoria, you have espresso. Excellent. If you guys avoid dairy, but you like whipped cream, you can get it made from coconut milk. You can also get it made from almond milk. So we're gonna open up the coconut milk first. You just wanna take them out of the fridge and let them sit for just a second. But yeah. And if you guys want, I'll post the proper recipe. So I have a nice little wine glass here for presentation. So let's go in the bottom. All right, so we have, what is this? Coconut cream at the bottom. And I'm going to use an ice cream scooper. That's what they used in Italy. I still got some coffee. Should be frozen, but So I've got my coffee slushy. All right. Let's see if we can get some almond cream on here. I'll put a couple of these, because as it melts down, you guys see what's going to happen. You're going to get the coffee. You're going to get the cream. See if I can make it pretty on top. Move that out of the way. So that's what we have so far. Let me see if y'all can see this. I need some more in there, but you can see kinda. All right, let me see if I can get a picture. Then I'm gonna taste it. Y'all know I'm here for the taste test. So it wasn't great. I will try it another day, but the whole technique, honestly, guys, it's just time consuming, because the proper way to make it, as it's freezing, you have to take it out of the freezer and rake over it with fork every hour as it's freezing, so that it doesn't freeze into a solid block. Maybe y'all have time for that, but all right. Y'all know me and my pictures. These will go up on the community tab. All right. Looks yum. Looks good. Y'all compliment me so well. Y'all know this stuff. I mess up most of it, but let's give it a try. If you're a coffee person, again, we've got a sugar-free, dairy-free, and yeah, gluten-free snack. Oh, you know what? Just to be fancy, I'm gonna dust it with a little cinnamon, just like I do my regular coffees. All right, just gonna take one more picture. Now, y'all can see. I wish this were fuller with the Granita, but either I didn't have enough liquid, or, y'all already know. It's fine. But, just something easy to do if you have espresso or you have coffee and you have cream. Sweeten it the way that you like. And let's taste it. So I can go get Greedy Gong Gong #1 from the barber. All right. Got some on my hand. Ooh. I don't know if y'all can see. Oh, cream. Mmm. 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 Thank you, Mona. My weekly roller set. I'm glad y'all like the curls. They fall throughout the week. Ooh. Ooh. Now, I will tell you. Which one did I put on top? I'm tasting the coconut. Now, I like coconut. But yeah, this coconut cream, I love it. But it's giving me like a cinnamon coconut kind of iced coffee. So we were sitting out. So imagine like a frozen Coke slushy. No, coffee slushy. Oh, oh. Now, mine is more foamy because I blended it. The taste is great. The texture and the color is meh, but this is my substitute version. Mm, 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 mm. If you like a sweet, creamy coffee, this is a great little tip. This is, I'll have to post it for you guys so you guys can see. The original should look like that. And mine, so not bad. But you can see in Italy, this is just pure espresso, frozen. Take it out every hour and put a fork through it. So that's how you get these little crystals. Because I blended it, mine is more smooth and foamy. And look at that, cream on top and cream on the bottom. But y'all, as your substitute teacher, make this on a hot day. I think my groceries are here. One moment. If y'all have any questions, I'm going to get the groceries and then I'll go get Marcus and then we'll wrap up and come back on tonight for corn dogs. Okay, scholars. Groceries are here, so we won't go through them now. Whew. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I hope you guys like this little dessert. Let me know. Do you all like these little, quick lives with a little treat? Or do you prefer a whole meal? So put snack or meal in the chat. And then I'll let you guys choose. I think we can do 6:30. I can go get Marcus and come back. Mm. Mm. Even as it melts down, it's like a coffee slushy, y'all. It's so good. And you got the cream and you got the sweet. It's really, really good. Mm, 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 mm. The stronger the coffee, the better this would be because it's frozen and it's creamy. You like the quick lives with the treats? Okay, gotcha. Maya says both and Mona says both. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap up. This was just a little 45-minute parfait dessert. Mm, mm. Let me go get the old man. That's what I call Marcus. And I guess I'll see you guys back. We'll give it an hour. And Alex and I will be making corn dogs tonight. So if you want to join, we're making corn dogs. And the recipe, I'll post the recipe. But you need hot dogs, cornmeal, and flour. The rest of the stuff is basic. And oil to fry. Oh, and little popsicle stick things. But let me go get the old man, and I'll see you guys in about an hour. All right, you guys.